plaza, your car also leaves the plaza. It's parked right underneath that sign. So they have called us to have it removed. There's a sign. And signs everywhere.
Tons and tons of signs everywhere.
In front of every single spot there was a sign.
My truck's throwing a bunch of code. Did you tow it properly?
Well, he just took the opposite way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, this is an Audi Q70 2017. Lost the key fob. So it's a Turo rental. I'm gonna do a walk around because there is some damage on this thing. I mean, it is a 2017, so it's not new, but somebody will care about the damage. Roof up there. I think that's frost, maybe scratches, I'm not sure. Hey Jeff, come here. Do you think they tried to pry it open?
Certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Pry open marks. I'm guessing they probably caught a whole lot of other things too.
Yeah, I mean, it's missing. It's missing that on the front too.
Really desperate when they can't get into something, don't they?
There's a nice gouge mark right there, so I don't know. Garbage all around it. This front door looks like it's been pried too. Yeah. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but there is a... Oh yeah, for sure. Wow. Okay, so there's scratch marks here and it's been pried out right here. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Come here and look at this. Yeah, look, right here, look. There's scratch marks right there too. Okay. All will dry, we'll get it loaded up. It's like 25 degrees outside, so we're gonna hurry and I didn't know CeeLo Green had a Christmas album. Yes, we're watching Jeff struggle with this dolly. It's his favorite thing to do.
I love dollies. My favorite thing.
Just in case YouTube doubted the temperature, look in there. Nice. Definitely. It is definitely that one. Yeah. If you leave the plaza, your car also leaves the plaza. It's parked right underneath that sign. So they have called us to have it removed. Watch the fellow with the car behind. Okay, he stopped. It's Monday morning. This is the chaos of a Monday morning. Everything auto?
Good morning, my name is Gustavo and I'm calling from Copart about a 2015 Infiniti Q70 to confirm if it's ready for pickup.
It is ready for pickup and I have the total for you when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Anyway, Monday. Okay, this is not supposed to be here. Do a walk around. Don't know what the story is on it, why it's here. Don't know. there's a sign. And signs everywhere.
Yes, my truck was just towed from Elks Plaza.
Yes, sir.
What do I see about getting it back?
Registered owner?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As long as that ID matches the registration of the vehicle, we can release it back to you. The cost associated has to be cashed to that registered owner.
Okay, and you'll bring it back here?
No,
or
you'd have to come to 221 Newman Road in Gatlinburg.
221 Newman Road. All right, I'll be there shortly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Any commentary?
The sign was funny. If you leave, your car will leave without you, or whatever it said.
It said if you leave, then your car will leave the plaza. If you leave the plaza, then your car will leave the plaza. So either you take it with you or it will be removed, is what that implies.
Tons and tons of signs everywhere.
In front of every single spot there was a sign. So.
See what his excuses are.
I'm here to get the F-150.
Oh, the F-150. Yes, you're the registered owner?
Yeah. And then my brother's coming right here with the cash. I got some, but he's got to bring it.
I'm still here. You have to call the number right now, but Jeff is there.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah. Is there any kind of paperwork I need to fill out or anything?
No, we'll get you this receipt. You've got, I guess you've got keys and all that good stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you said your brother's coming with the payment?
Yeah, he's just walking right here, yeah. They're behind a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that. They just called us for the removal. They,
no, that's okay. We were right there at the Flapjack. We thought it was okay to park there. Didn't know how far it extended.
Gotcha. Let me see if I got this receipt. You said he's right behind you, I guess. Oh, I got you. That total, that receipt.
All right.
You guys be safe.
Sir. My truck's throwing a bunch of code. Did you tow it properly? I mean,
Yeah, it'll probably
Torque brake aid is having issues. It's throwing a bunch of codes.
it'll reset once you get moving. It just the moving it without keys and everything locked up for the alarm system, it'll trip those. But they will go out. It usually takes about a mile, but they'll reset once you get going down the road and it sees that it's moving.
And your everything auto?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown caller.
Everything auto?
Hey, yes, sir. I'm down here in Gatlinburg. I'm at a parking place, and this guy told me to give you all a call. I got a 6.7 Fire Stroke, a 2012. I drove here perfectly fine, backed in the parking spot. He come out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, no. And I went to start my truck back, and all it does is turn over. It's like I get fuel pressure or something. Do y'all do service calls, or I don't know what I need?
I don't. The best I could do would be to tow it.
Okay. All right. Well, so I may call you back then.
Okay, thank you. This guy's griping at me saying his truck won't move now, and I tore it up. The phone's ringing.
Well, he just flipped you off and do that.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, guys. You can see the black F-150 just drove away. It's funny that you know, they want to claim that you tore up their truck. Hey, it's got lights on and that won't move. Well, then all of a sudden it just magically moves. So, you know, I just don't know. These people either forget how to drive their trucks or they think that I'm a complete idiot. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he had to drive it away. So he was either going to sit there and try to fool me or drive his truck away. And like I said, I usually don't let people come in and but you know, here lately I've not had the choice. We're dealing with an easement here on the property, and the tire guy over here that's now renting the shop just lets people in. They just come in whether we want them to or not. So we're kind of fighting that battle. So anyway, that's the explanation for that on camera. If you guys, I know I'll get comments on that, and I'll get people saying, why are you letting him in? And well, that's the reason I'm letting them in. I'm not letting them in. But we're going to see. We're going to get it right. Just take a little bit of time to get things settled in and get back into making this work. But anyway, guys, he got his truck.
He flipped you off.
Flipped me off, flying the bird, and it's drivable. And some more creative parking.
So, you can park here on the parkway until 9 a.m. After 9 a.m., they start calling. But it's now 10:28. So, I mean, you could get in that lane, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So, the police department calls. They sit behind these cars that are parked along the parkway. They said they had two. They only brought one tow truck. They usually leave before we get here.
Unknown caller.
They're still too good. Oh my goodness. Everything auto. Get the one in front, I guess, Alexis.
Man, it's been pretty good. A little slow, but obviously changed today, I guess. I'm guessing, yeah. Most likely.
another officer there.
Okay.
So I'll probably just wait for you guys for this one, and then I'll just take all the paperwork at once.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
Right.
I'll be towed for Christmas. Oh, these people. Well, maybe the other one will still be there. I don't know.
I think it still is.
Always surprises me how long they leave them there.
That's what Garcia said. I gave him extra time. I'm like, see that?
Impound lot.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, back at the lot. We won't get the outcome of the, what was that thing, a Lexus?
a Mercedes.
Mercedes. The officer did advise that most of the time they won't show back up to get those until about lunchtime, when it's time to need a car to go running around. Then they'll come looking for their car. But you can't park there after 9 a.m. Happens, I wouldn't say a lot, but it does happen quite a bit, especially around the busy seasons or the holiday season. So just know that you can't park there past 9 o'clock. Don't do it. Yeah, I don't know what their outcome will be. They're
The second car moved.
the second car moved before we got there. Yeah, we're headed back over. I was just, you could send a rollback and get two at a time on those, but like I said, it's just miserable. You're asking to tear something up, dragging them and shaking them off the bed, and I'd rather do it with the auto loader dollies.
We missed going back and talking to the YouTube family.
Yeah, we had some YouTube family over there waiting to, he wanted to get some pictures with us, and we told him we got to get this one over to police impound, and we got to come back and get this one, so we're in a really big rush, and we'll catch you on the second one. So sorry, the second one moved and we didn't get a chance to get back over there, but maybe we'll get the chance to meet up with him running around here. The other thing is this Audi. We've got this Audi here. It was a Turo car. They lost the keys. They were supposed to have come and have sent someone to come and get it within 2 days.
Which was Friday of last week, and it is now Wednesday.
So we've had it like 6 days now. Still haven't come to retrieve it. The funny thing is, we start getting phone calls this morning, and if you guys watch the channel, you know this is kind of what happens on these. They'll want to send a like a hotshot driver with a gooseneck trailer, and 9 times out of 10 they don't have a winch. They're used to transporting cars that run and drive, and their ramp system is they're very industrial. They're like a cattle grade ramp system, and you just can't drag stuff like this up onto those. So now they're calling, they can't figure out how to get it loaded. They want us to load the trailer for him, and that's just not something that I'm willing to do. I'm not going to load someone else's trailer and be responsible for their load, and not to mention dragging it. I would still have to drag it up onto his trailer. If it was front wheel drive or rear wheel drive, you might be able to get it lifted and backed up onto there with the wrecker, but being all wheel drive, I can't put dollies on it and slide dollies up onto a gooseneck trailer. It's just not going to happen. So they need to send an appropriate company with the appropriate equipment, because that's how we towed it. It is here safe and sound because we didn't load it up onto a gooseneck trailer and drag it up onto some ramps, and that's the way I'd kind of like to keep it. So we'll see what they're going to do. We might have this Audi forever. Hello? The Audi?
Q7, yeah?
Yeah.
Picking up.
Okay. It's all-wheel drive and there's no keys.
Yes, it's no good. That's the way
Guess he didn't believe me. Yeah, it won't roll at all.
This is the brake, yeah?
It's all-wheel drive. So getting a little awkward. He's thinking about how he's going to tear this thing up, how he'll hook a winch and drag it, try the door handle 12 more times, hoping that it'll magically open. What are you doing? That gate will close.
You close for today?
Yeah, that gate's automatic, brother. It's going to close. So be.
Get in or get back?
You have to go back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no repairs. He's closed back there today.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, since it's in park, all four wheels will drag because of the all-wheel drive. They probably should have sent a locksmith. If you could get a locksmith to make you a key.
Where is the key?
Yeah, they should have sent a locksmith to get a key.
This is one key.
What's that?
This one key.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no keys. Yes, somebody's tried to pry it open, yeah. They've tried to pry there, and they got another spot on the other side where they tried to pry. It's a rental, and they lost the keys. It looks like they tried to pry this down here too. There's some marks.
Oh.
They've scratched and scuffed it up trying to get into it. But they were on vacation and lost the keys. Yeah, it's gonna need somebody to make some keys for it.
Four clips no good? Four clips. You cars.
Cars?
Yeah. This good. You cars is coming. Maybe my cars go.
Oh, yeah, I can't help you. I can't help you load it. No, I would be responsible for your. I can't be responsible for your load. I'm sorry.
Money no problem.
I can't load it for you. I'm sorry. Because at that point I would be dragging it too, and we put it auto loaders and dollies to get it here. I didn't drag it, so. It's like he's on the phone with his boss man now. I'm just going to give you guys a look at. There's what he brought: a pickup truck and a flat trailer with no option to load. And I'm just not going to be responsible for, you know, we loaded it safely, and that's the way I'm going to leave that. All right, he says, have a good day, sir. And he's walking away back to his truck. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not, and I don't understand these companies that send, well, I do, because he's probably the cheapest quote. So there's your explanation for that. If you're going to come from, I think they came from Florida. So could you imagine driving all the way up here from Florida, and then you get here and you're not even close to having the equipment that you need to do this safely. So you've wasted, oh my goodness. I mean, it's a long trip. And then they just assume that when they get here that you'll help them load this stuff. And like I said, I'm not responsible for someone else's load. And, you know, that's not going to be an easy thing. Like, sure, I could probably drag it up onto my rollback, and I could roll the rollback bed out onto his trailer, and then you could figure out how to drag it off of my rollback onto his trailer. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I am not willing to tear up and be responsible for someone else's job. I did my job. We got it here safely. Auto loader and dollies, it's well, safe as it can be. The other people were trying to pry the doors open to get into it, but well, there it is, and there it sits until someone shows up with the proper equipment, I guess. And it looks like this driver's leaving empty-handed.
And it got towed, so we're just trying to locate the car.
You said black Mercedes towed from Gatlinburg?
Yeah, it's a black GLB Mercedes. It's an SUV.
Where was it parked at?
What is this road here? Parkway. The Parkway? I'm sorry, we just got here from Orlando, so we have no idea where we're at. It's called the Parkway, the road.
If you were downtown Gatlinburg, then the police department towed it.
So the police department towed it?
Yes, ma'am. This parking is only till 9 a.m. on the roadside there.
Okay, so do you know what we would have to do to locate the car?
You'll have to get a hold of the police department.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, I guess we found the Mercedes owner.
It's 12:47. We towed it 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
And the parking ended at 9 a.m.
So the officer was right. He said somewhere around noon they usually come looking for their car, but this was a little later. 45 minutes past. Lunchtime. What's that? Yep. Yep. New vests? Well, those are nice.
Thank you.
Fancy.
I don't know who sent it. There wasn't a name, but thank you.
New vests. Thank you guys for the new vests. Keeping us safe out there, guys. YouTube family, you guys are amazing. Always thinking of us. It's just really cool. We use those vests like every day. We use them. They're
Look at this thing. Like
super cool.
I wore the heck out of this. Like, look how filthy it is. First of all, this one's mine.
It's just a little dirty. Mine's worse.
The zipper has been broken for months.
But they're nice vests still.
Yes.
So
yeah. So it's just going in.
it's nice. It's nice to have the extra. I like all the extra. Anyway, guys, you know, against my judgment, I'm not going to load this thing up for the hotshot driver there. But lo and behold, looks like he's found someone that will accommodate and load up this vehicle. So I did not want to gain access because the doors were pried open previously from whoever rented it, lost the keys and tried to pry the doors open. So we decided that it wasn't a good idea for us to do anything other than auto loader and dollies. So you guys know what we do. We pick it straight up. There's no dragging. Don't have to gain entry. It's just 100% almost hands-free for us. The hotshot driver obviously couldn't get, you know, his normal trailer back here and just drag that thing up on there. We've got another company that's agreed to gain access to the vehicle try to get inside of it here and figure out, I'm guessing going to try to figure out neutral. That's going to be the safest way to do it, is to try to get in and find out if you can override it and put it into neutral. That way you can get it loaded up onto this, and then after it's loaded up onto the deck of the rollback, then you can offload it onto the trailer that's not really equipped to pull and do the correct towing. But we'll see if he's able to get in this thing, if he's able to get it into neutral and get it loaded up for him. But like I said, it was just more liability than I was willing to take on, being that the doors were pried. It's just been a huge question mark for me on doing anything other than auto loader and dolly and store safely this vehicle for someone to load. Now I would have called a locksmith and let the locksmith get keys made, and then you could just drive it up onto the trailer and transport it. That would be, in my mind, the safest bet to do things. But for whatever reason, no locksmith is being used, and you know, it's a Toro, so someone in the ownership department of Florida has got to have keys for it. So they could have overnighted some keys. That would have been the second safe alternative for transport and loading. But through all of those options of locksmith and transporting and overnighting a key from the owner, here we are. Try to make understanding of why a company would want to take on the liability of making this happen versus the other options. As you can see. Oh, there we go. Neutral overrides. They do make them, and you can do it. I just didn't feel comfortable with the damage on the doors. The stuff that's involved in overriding to neutral inside, there's panels that have to be taken down, and it's a little bit of mechanical work to be able to do that. And like I said, I'm just not comfortable with that after all that was involved in this one. Minimal dragging, I guess. It's a pretty harsh clunk. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to bring you the footage of the load. It looks like I'll just tell you this: he knows that I record, and they're going to take the load process to a different location, because I guarantee he doesn't want me to have that footage. But just know, that's why, guys. That's why we didn't agree to do this stuff. I'm not going to gain access, and the loading on this guy's trailer, hopefully he can get the rollback backed up to it and be able to get it slid off onto that guy's trailer. And it won't be no big deal. I've done it a million times myself. It'll just back right up, and in the same story, you'll roll it off onto that guy's, and hopefully he's got all the straps and stuff to secure it to get it back to, I would assume, back to Florida. But the hardest part for me on that one was gaining access and agreeing to do what it takes mechanically to override and get that thing into neutral. I just didn't feel comfortable. It really could have been a way easier process with a locksmith making a key, and you essentially could have just drove the thing home. So I can't imagine the thousands of dollars that this insurance company has put out there. You know, you've got a company to come load it, you've got us that went and got it initially and we've stored it, and then you've got to transport it back to Florida to them, and then all of that when you could have probably just paid a locksmith to make a key and drove the thing back to Florida. Or essentially you could have cut out this company here that's came to help him load it with a locksmith making a key. He could have loaded it himself. But anyway, who am I to say? I guess at the end of the day, the job is still done, and I didn't have to tear anything up, so it's a win-win for me.